PenTips, a technical communication for clients to maximize products and features available from PenRad. Technical Bulletin 129 addresses the PenRad macro system. From PenRad, the makers of PenRad MIS, the industry leader in MIS. The macro system allows the ability to store and create unlimited custom macros by radiologists for all imaging and procedures exams, plus the ability to create abnormality macros. This expands PenRad's default pre-select system. This feature eliminates the selection of individual specifiers for report generation to a single click for various abnormalities and procedure techniques, automating report generation by selecting a macro. You can create macros for various common imaging abnormality types for mammography, ultrasound, nuclear medicine, and MRI. Create macros for various biopsies, vacuum and manual devices, for ultrasound, stereo, nuclear medicine, and skin punch. Create macros for lokes, for wires, hooks, markers, and seeds. Create macros for aspirations, FNA, and ductograms. Create macros for MRI, for image sequences, techniques for implant, fat suppressed, etc., and injection information. Create macros for nuclear medicine or BSGI, for image views and injection information. To create a macro, select the items for a macro from the detail screen. Tap the Set button, name the macro, then tap OK. The macro is then added to the user's macro list by exam type. Repeat the steps to add others. To use a macro, locate the abnormality and size it. To access the user's macro selection list directly, tap the Macro button on the main exam screen, or access via the Detail screen by tapping the Macro button. When the macro list appears, select the best macro for the abnormality by double tapping or by tapping the Select button. The Detail screen automatically appears with the items saved with the macro pre-selected, allowing review, removal, or addition of specifiers. For example, adding stable, consistent with, best seen in slice number, etc. Another macro with the currently selected items can be added if desired by tapping the Set button and naming the new macro. The macro list displays the user's macros by name and optional description, and items selected with the macro that are auto-populated. To move, delete, or rename a macro, single tap on the macro, tap the up or down buttons to move, tap the Delete button to remove, tap the Edit button to rename, and then tap OK to save. Prior to adding macros, current default items must be cleared or these items will be inherited into each macro. Independent defaults by radiologist are available on each abnormality and MRI and nuclear medicine procedure information screens. To confirm if default items are set, open the Detail screen with a new abnormality. If items are pre-selected, deselect them and tap the Set button. Then tap the default radio button and tap OK to clear any items from the default, aka initial macro. Macro creation for procedure information in MRI and nuclear medicine is similar. However, access is granted through the procedure information screen. An independent macro versus a default facilitates various macros for documentation of image acquisition, for example. The macro system requires activation. Contact application support to activate or request a demo to see macros in use. Other formatting commands may exist to complement your custom macro needs. Contact application support for more information. Have a tip to share? Email it to penrad@penrad.com and thanks for your business. PenRad offers more than just reporting systems. Visit our website at www.penrad.com for solutions to maximize efficiency and economics across your program.